Today, I would like to talk to you about something really, really neat. Now, during the daytime, God put something in the sky for us. What does he put? The what, Kyla?
Sun.
The sunshine. That's right. God put that beautiful sun in the sky during the day. And at nighttime, Carter, what did he put in the nighttime? The moon and something else, Luke. What else is there? Stan, tell me. The moon and the...
Stars.
And the stars. That's right. And we're going to talk about the nighttime. Oh, nighttime can be so much fun. One of my favorite things to do is to go outside in the back of my patio and sit back there in my swing and listen to the sounds of nighttime. The sounds of nighttime are so neat. It's so quiet at night. If you live out where it's like the country or way out where you're away from the city means where all the cars and the noise of the streets and things like that. If you're way out far, then you don't hear all those kind of noises. You get to hear all the noises of the nighttime, the creatures and things that are awake during the nighttime. Like crickets. You can hear the crickets at nighttime. You can see some of the bugs that only come out at nighttime, like fireflies. Have you ever seen a firefly? They are fun to catch. When I was a really little girl, and it's so fun, you take little jars with lids that have holes in them. And at first you take the lid off the top and you run around outside when it's really dark and you see these little, it looks like little, sometimes you call them lightning bugs, and they go like this. And they light up like this, and you can catch them. And you can catch them in your jar, and it's almost like having a night light. You could take them in your house, and you could keep them in a jar. Now, they don't last very long because they only light up when it's dark outside. But they're so fun. But it's fun to listen to the crickets, and it's fun to look at other things that come out at night. If Mrs. Stewart would leave her light on her porch light on, there's a bug that likes light. It likes to come around at nighttime, but all of a sudden when it sees that light, it just kind of likes to go right to the light. It does. And sometimes you'll see it flying around the light. If you turn the light off, the bug would go away. But if you turn it back on, it'll come right back to the light. Let me show you. It's right here on our card. It's this bug right here. I wonder if you might know what that could be. Let's see. William, do you know what kind of bug that could be? Stan, tell me. What does it look like? You might know. Jonathan, do you know?
A ladybug.
Well, it's not a ladybug, although it does have red and some black spots. That one does. But it's a moth. Say that with me.
Moth.
A moth. A moth comes out when it's nighttime, and then you turn those lights on, and the light it'll go right to the light. Sometimes it gets in my house. If we don't go fast enough, if I come home late at night and Mr. Stewart has turned the porch light on so that I can see when I come in and turn the light on, to come into my house and the light on the porch is on, those moths are flying around, and I have to hurry up and open the door really fast and then shut it behind me really fast. And if I don't do it fast enough, I could get a moth in my house. And then you know what we have to do because it's so fast? We have to turn off all the lights in the house except for one. And do you know what that moth will do? What do you think it does, Cyrus?
Go out.
It'll go right to that one light, and then we can catch it. And then we take it and we go put it outside. So that way it could just fly around out there. So that's something that comes out at night. Do you know what else comes out at night? This animal right here.
Raccoon.
Yes, a raccoon. A raccoon. Now, raccoon's silly. We've talked about raccoons before. They like to wash their food before they eat it. Isn't that funny? Because raccoons like to get into the trash can. They like to climb in the trash can. They've even dumped over my trash cans before and got inside it. Oh, they make such a big mess. But they love to eat trash. But you know what? They wash their food first. But they come out at nighttime. And you could hear the raccoons. If you listen really carefully, you could hear them when they're out and about. You can. And raccoons come out at night. Now, look at this little boy. He is out there camping. That's something you can do at nighttime. You could go in your backyard in a tent. Now, when I was a little girl, I didn't really like to sleep out there because I don't really like to be around those bugs. Those bugs I like to look at them and then I want to go back inside. I don't really want to be around them all night long. But some people do. Some people really like to be out there. And you could go inside of a tent. Maybe Daddy could sleep out there with you. And you could go inside the tent with your flashlight. And you could be out there and then you could listen to those sounds all night long. There's another animal that likes to be awake at nighttime. It's one of those birds that we talked about. Owl. Yes, an owl. And you could hear that sound of the nighttime. Hoo, hoo. And he does. He likes to come out at nighttime. Now, there's other things besides creatures that are awake during the nighttime. Now, at nighttime, Mrs. Stewart goes to sleep. I have to go to sleep early, so because we have to get up and go to school, don't we? So we need to get up early. But there are some people that their job is to stay up at nighttime. They might sleep during the day, and they are awake at nighttime, like somebody who drives this car. Who do you think?
Police officer.
Yes, a police officer. Some police officers, their job is to be up at night and they make sure our streets are safe at nighttime. Who would make these things like breads and cookies and muffins? Who would do that?
A snake.
A snake? No. Who would make those things? A baker. A baker, sometimes a baker will go in at nighttime and make all the breads and the donuts. We like donuts, don't we? And then that way we can get up really early on a Saturday morning or on a Sunday morning before church and go and get those hot, fresh donuts. Are so yummy because the baker had been up all night long. You know who else could be up all night long? A doctor. Or a nurse. Amber Lamb was pretending to be a nurse, wasn't she? Some doctors can be up because people get sick during the day. And they have to go at nighttime, and they could get sick at nighttime, and they have to go to the hospital. So there are doctors that are up at nighttime, and they work. There's some people that drive trucks. The truck drivers have to come because there's grocery stores that are open up all night. Some grocery stores are open all day long, 24 hours. And so there are people that go in at night and they stock the shelves. They put the toys on the shelves. They put the green beans on the shelves. They put the macaroni on the shelves. And then those trucks, they have been driving all night long to get there so you can put the things on the shelves. They are up all night long too. There's lots of things that go on at night while you're sleeping. But we have to go to sleep at night, don't we? So that we can be fresh and ready to go at night. There's another people that work at night. How about firefighters? Firefighters do. Fires don't just happen in the morning time. They could happen at night, and sometimes they're just there for protection and just in case there is a fire. So firefighters are up all night too. Let's see. So what are some people that are up at nighttime that are working? Cyrus, name one of those people that we just talked about. We just talked about them. Who protects our streets at night?
Police.
Oh, I'm asking Cyrus. Who?
Police.
Police. And who's another one that protects us? Catherine. We have the policemen and the firemen. And how about the people that drive the ambulance? They have to be up all night because they come and sometimes have to come get the people that are sick from the house, and they have to come. The truck drivers. What is one of those animals that we just talked about that is up at nighttime? Jonathan.
A raccoon.
A raccoon. What's another one, Mila? A what? Lions could be up at night because they sleep during the day. They could, but that's not one that we talked about. What's this animal right here? An owl. So nighttime is so much fun. Now, it's good to get rest, isn't it? God wants us to rest. But didn't he make some really neat things that we could look up at nighttime and see and that we could listen to? And you know what I really like? The most fun thing I like to look up at night, I like to see the stars. God put so many stars in the sky. And do you know God knows exactly how many stars are in the sky? He knows exactly how many. Can Mrs. Stewart count those stars? No. Have you ever tried to count the stars? You could try 1, 2, 3. We cannot count those stars, but God can. God knows exactly how many stars He has made and that He put up in that sky. Isn't God so great and so mighty? Oh, boys and girls, I'm glad that God gave us some wonderful things that we can listen to and that we can see with our eyes at nighttime. And it would be fun to go camping. Boys and girls watching, maybe you could go camping sometime and find the things that you could hear that God made at nighttime.